Hello and welcome today to Matt's Casual Cooking. Today we are going to be making a easy glaze ham. Very fun and tasty dish that you can make for any time of the year, but especially with Christmas coming up, a good holiday ham always hits the spot. So we're going to go ahead and go over all the ingredients and let's get to it.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go over what you need today. So first thing you're going to need is a spiral cut ham, at least 7 pounds. This one's almost 9 pounds. You're going to need half a cup of pear nectar and a half a cup of orange juice. You're also going to need a half a cup of firmly packed brown sugar and a half a cup of honey mixed together. Now, if your ham is a little bit bigger than 7 pounds, if you want to use a little bit more of both items, you can. And also, really quickly, for the pear nectar, if you can't find any pear nectar, I've used pineapple juice. I've also used this mango nectar in the past because sometimes you just can't find it. You can also, if you want, take a can of pears and just go ahead and dump out the juice and eat the pears if you so choose. So what we're going to go over now is I'm going to just show you really quickly how to score the top of the ham so we can get a little bit more juice in there. But what you also want to do right now is set your oven to 375 degrees because it's going to be a very easy cook today. So alright, so you can see we got the top of the ham here, and I'm just going to show you really quickly how I like to score it. So just take a good knife and just kind of cut down into it. You don't want to cut all the way down, you just want to cut most of the way down. And you can have the size kind of as big as you want to. Now, part of the reason I like to do this is because it's going to help let in more of the juices and the sugar kind of into the ham. Now, some of the top part here is kind of bony though, so if you're not able to cut into it as much as you want, that's all right. Especially like with a more bone-in ham. And then just go ahead and take your knife and cut it cross section again. Again, just try to get as much as you can. I'm probably not going to be able to get much up on the top there. I am going to be able to get some. So you can see I got some gaps there. So some of the juice and sugar is going to be kind of getting in there. You're going to get a little bit more flavoring into the ham itself. So you even want to kind of score kind of the bottom a little bit, be my guess. That should help. If not, you don't necessarily need to go all the way down towards the bottom. So what we just want to do now is we're just going to do this kind of once. So take your orange juice and nectar, get a baster, get a nice full swig on your baster, just kind of just make a nice top. We don't want to do more than one right now. Just going to kind of we're just going to kind of pre-soak it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave the OJ and the pear nectar out, and then once this goes in the oven, we're going to cook this for 15 minutes, and then we're going to kind of pull it out and we're going to baste it again with the juice, and we're going to actually add the honey and the sugar on top of it as well at that time. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes, and what I've done is taken the ham out to show you. You don't necessarily have to take it out of the oven, you can just kind of pull it out a little bit and do it this way if you want. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the pear and OJ again, and we're going to baste it. Going to baste it actually again as well. And get the juices, try to get all the sides like we did to begin. Now you might have some left over, but that's okay. So now what you want to do though is take your sugar and honey, and take like a spoon or a brush or something, and we're just gonna kind of brush it on top. I'm actually gonna get a different item. This one's not working as well today. Alright, now we don't want to use all of the sugar and honey. We just want to get, just like with the juice, we just want to get a nice initial layering on top. We want to save about half of it because in about half an hour we're going to come back and we're going to baste it one last time before we cook it or finish cooking it. And as you can see, the sugar and honey is starting to kind of melt onto the ham itself. A lot of stuff falling off today. Okay, so I've got a good, nice layer on top. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to put it back in the oven for about half an hour. So after half an hour, you just want to rebaste with the rest of your juice and go ahead and put the rest of the glaze on, and then you're going to cook for about another 30 minutes or until the internal temperature of the ham is 140 degrees. So I'm going to put this back in and I will see you right after the cooking is all done.
Hi, everybody. I'm Autumn, the taste testing cat. I really love the ham that my cat dad made this week, so I need you guys to make this too for all the other kitties out there. So,
Alright, so as you can see, it's been a little over an hour um, since we've started cooking. And as you can see, the cuts we made, the ham have started to shrink in there. So at the half hour mark, we really were able to get a lot of juices, more juices in there when we did it, and a lot of the glaze kind of got in there as well. So some of it will kind of get into it. So if you enjoyed making this recipe, it is very easy ham recipe. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.